Welcome back to the second episode of the Glasshouse podcast. Joined today by me, myself, and I, Anthony. And to the right, we've got my brother, Michael. Camera right.
Oh, is it?
Camera right, yeah, I think. Anyway.
It don't matter.
But yeah, just wanted to start off the episode by saying thank you so much to everybody for all the support and love that we had from the first episode. Everyone just literally exceeded our expectations, you know.
Yeah, it was mad. Like, to see people take time out of their day to repost, to even watch. Like I was saying to you like 15 minutes ago when you didn't hit record.
Yeah.
You know, I was honestly expecting about 30 views.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting me, you, and our immediate circle to watch it.
Yeah.
And the fact that like so many people have not just watched it, have actually give us good feedback.
Yeah.
Like they were saying, oh, like, yeah, it's funny. Like how is it funny?
We have chemistry, apparently.
Yeah, I don't see that.
I mean, we are brothers, but...
Yeah, I still don't see it.
Fair enough. But yeah, like, you know, the likes, the comments, the reshares, like, the love's been crazy, and we just can't thank you enough. And hopefully, you know, we can continue every week, better episodes, you know.
Yeah, no, we will.
Feel, you know?
Yeah, we will continue to have better episodes, 100%. Like, we just want people to just stay with us. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, every week we need it to be like that, like constant support and just constant help from people, because you know, that's what's gonna push us, and that's what's gonna help us go.
100%. But
that's what's gonna help us go.
Yeah, we just want to start off by saying thank you to everybody for your support, and you know, any further continued support would be great. So thanks a lot. Anyways,
yeah,
got a lot to talk about this week. You know, a lot of madness has happened in the news. Got some stuff for you to react to later on in the episode, so stay tuned for that.
Yep.
I was a YouTube star before this podcast, so keep an eye out.
For about 3 minutes, but go on.
A little bit more.
But a little bit more.
A little bit. You have to wait and see. But yeah, just want to start off the episode, because as brothers, we talk every day, but we don't ever ask each other how we feel.
No,
right? How are you and stuff, you know?
There's two reasons though why I don't ask.
Why?
I don't care. Like, that's the first reason, and the second reason is the only reason. If you were,
you said it now, probably.
But yeah, if you wasn't good yet on Warzone, we wouldn't speak.
That's fair enough.
But yeah, but my week was good. Like I said, it was you know, my son's 4th birthday on a Wednesday, so we took him to the zoo. He loved it.
Yeah.
He loved it. He saw his lions. He saw his bears. He saw the zebras. He saw the...
Or zebras.
Oh, see, I was having this discussion.
Yeah?
What you call it?
Zebra.
No, I call it zebra.
I think zebras sound a bit...
Zebra.
Yeah.
No, that's not... You've got the zebra cake, though, isn't it? There's a zebra cake.
Zebra cake?
Yeah, zebra cake.
What's that?
A zebra cake.
What's a zebra cake?
It's when, like... where was it too? It's a delicacy somewhere where they mix the skin and the fat of a zebra and mix it in like cake batter, and they call it zebra cake. So it's got black and white stripes all over the zebra cake.
You're talking out your ass, mate.
No, but it is a zebra cake.
I can't believe that.
No, it is a zebra cake, 100%. No, he loved it though. He loved it. He saw...
loves animals.
He loves animals. He loved he just loved everything about it. Luckily,
I mean, his dad is a meerkat, so...
Do you know what? We saw the meerkats as well, and they were wicked. But
I bet they all surrounded you like... One of us, he's the giant meerkat.
What's the thing called off Money Supermarket? Alexander. They just all bowed. I was like, yes. No, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Until, you know, the end part.
Yeah.
Yeah, where, you know, my fiance said to me that she left. This is what happened. My 2 kids are playing, and she goes, and I think she was bringing them back so we can get changed, so we can go. So they can put their trainers on because they're in a soft play area, so they can go. So she comes back to the table and I'm drinking my latte.
Yeah.
And she says to me, "Where's the car keys?" I said, "I don't drive, so I don't know where the car keys are." She goes, "Well, I'm telling you, I left them on the table." And I said, "I'm telling you now, they're not here, so they must be gone." So now I'm panicking. We're stuck in Bristol.
I'm panicking now.
I'm stuck in Bristol. I thought, no, I am not being stuck up in Bristol. Do you know how they all got them, like, is it a Bristol accent? It sounds like a Cornish accent. I don't like it.
I was like, "You're right, me lover."
Yeah, like a farmer. Yeah,
Love it.
yeah, it's not my cup of tea. And I was surrounded by these people. So I
Rude.
It's not rude. So anyway, she says to me, "The car's been stolen. It's gone." Like the car's stolen. It's gone. So I don't know how she jumped to that conclusion. I don't know how you go from. I don't know how you go from the car keys are gone to my car's been stolen. So I'm waiting in line.
Yeah.
For my son to. So we want an ice cream. She's like, "I'm taking the other son and I'm going to the car." So I said, "Go." And as she goes to the car, I start to panic. Because all these weird thoughts are coming into my head. Like, if she goes to the car...
I don't think it's weird. I think it's probably a rational thought, but you should have probably went to go get the car first.
Listen, my son wanted a Calippo. That's the end of the story.
His son wanted the Calippo.
No, I don't like Calippos. But anyway, he wanted a Calippo. So she goes to the car, and then I'm asking zookeepers. I'm asking everyone. I'm asking, "Have you seen these car keys? Have you seen these car keys?" She don't come back for like 15 minutes, and I'm still in this queue waiting because it was a long queue.
Yeah.
And because I got two phones, and I took the wrong phone out with me, so she couldn't get a hold of me, even if she wanted to, which was even a worse thought.
I'll be honest, like, sometimes you're out shambles.
Oh, 100%. She knows that. So so anyway, I pay for the ice cream. I was, honest to God, I was on the verge of stealing it. I'm thinking, I'm not coming back here.
Yeah.
They're never going to see me again.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'm going to steal it. But I thought, karma.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just got this thought in my head. Like, if she's not back in 5 minutes, she's been kidnapped.
Yeah.
And I just thought, if I have to do a Liam Neeson, it's going to go down.
Yeah.
Taken 4 is going to happen. Is it 4?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think they got worse, but anyway.
I don't think you have the facilities for it, though.
You are mad.
Anyway, go on.
You are... yeah. So, I go to the car.
Yeah.
And she's just stood there like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Just stood there. I said, "Where's the keys?" Should I left them in the boot? So, I said to her, "You told me you had a vivid memory of you putting them down on the table. A vivid memory of you putting them down on the table." She went, "Yeah, I still do." I said, "How can you still have a memory if the keys have been taken?"
Maybe someone did steal the keys.
See, now this is what I said to her, and then they left them in the boot.
Yeah.
And she said, "No, because now I can remember sticking them in the boot." But she also has a vivid memory of putting them on the table. So how
maybe
in a
it was
past
someone
life?
else's keys.
No, I think it's a past life.
In a past life.
Yeah.
Maybe. Could be. But it was probably someone else's car keys. Now they're scrambling around the zoo, going, "Where's my car keys?"
I'm home.
Someone else's.
I don't care. I was home.
Yeah.
I'm home.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
What else you get up to this week?
Oh, something I've never done before.
What's that?
Broke up a cat fight.
True.
Broke up a cat fight. So
as you do.
My son's at the window and he is screaming,
Yeah.
Dad, cats.
Yeah.
So I go to the window, have a look, and they are going for it. I'm not even kidding you. There's fur flying everywhere.
Yeah.
And so this woman's in her car and she's beeping the horn, beep, beep, and these cats ain't stopping for nobody.
What's a beep gonna do?
So honest to God, she's there then with a water bottle and she's slapping it in her hand. They just don't give a rat's ass. Do you know what I mean? And then it must have been another woman. It must have been one of their owners. But she's come out the house like literally. Oh, they're gonna kill each other. They're gonna. So I laughed because I just thought that was hilarious. Like, you know. But after a while, it was either two options. Either I was gonna let my dog loose.
Yeah.
And just that'll be the end for both of them.
I think that was probably the right answer, but go on.
Yeah. or I just, because I know cats don't like water, so I just went out there with a bucket of water. I made it extra cold as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so get a bit of extra spite.
No, that ALS challenge, I thought they're both going to have it bad.
The ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, so I just threw the water on them. They just scrambled, and I thought, you know what, good for you.
No, do you know what? To be fair, very clever. It was very clever, Mike. To be fair, to give you the credit.
But if it was two dogs fighting each other,
yeah,
you got to stick your finger in their ass, haven't you?
I'd let them fight.
Would you? Even if it was your own dog?
No, if it was my own dog, I'd jump in, wouldn't I? I'd jump in with him. It would be 2v1 against that dog then, wouldn't it? Like, we're both scrapping the dog at that point.
Yeah.
But my finger ain't going up no one's ass. But I will jump in. I'll be, you know.
It is true, though. If a pit bull gets locked on it, you got to stick your finger in their ass.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know who found out, but fair play to you for trying it. And then spreading the good word, you know?
No, because I remember when we were younger and I caught one of our friends doing it. That's what I thought, see.
But it wasn't a pit bull, though. It was a Yorkshire Terrier.
And not only that, he wasn't fighting anyone. So I just always thought, you know.
Yeah, very interesting.
Is he okay?
But yeah, no. But yeah, no, I don't know.
But like literally, we had a crappy day on Wednesday.
Yeah, it was shocking. I appreciate everyone who joined in on the stream as well, by the way. Was a bit of a shambles, but I've managed to fix everything now, so there should be no delay. You know, alerts will work, the chat will work properly. But yeah, the streams are fixed, and we are, well, it's probably too late to say we're streaming on Saturday, but Saturday just gone. If you joined in on that stream as well, Arsenal vs Aston Villa, appreciate you as well, so thank you very much. But yeah.
No, but that's literally that's
the week so far. I mean, we film on Friday, right?
What about you? What have you been doing?
Highlight of my week is we heard the baby's heartbeat for the first time.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Sound ever. Yeah, because it's one of them things. It's horrible to think of, but it's one of them things beforehand you do think of. And no, the sound is just, it is the best thing.
It's a very calming sound. It's very fast, but it's a calming sound. But I think, I don't think it's the intrusive thought. And I think for any parent that obviously cares,
you always have intrusive
always
thoughts,
have like those like mad anxiety feelings and thoughts of like, you know, like, is the baby okay? Is the baby alive? Is everything all right? How are they getting on?
But that feeling will never go.
I know.
That feeling never goes. Like, being a good parent is it's not different. It's the best thing ever. So I'm not gonna say it's honestly like
it's the hardest thing.
It's the hardest thing, but it's the best. It genuinely is the best thing ever.
But
it really is.
But yeah, no, we heard that for the first time this week.
You don't know if you're having a boy or girl, do you?
No, we're not gonna find out until the baby's born. So
do you know in Sunshine's family?
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, they're darker. Mm-hmm. Has any of them ever had like a baby with a white boy?
Yeah.
Is the baby come out dark?
No, they're quite like tanned, you know, like a good tan colour,
like a Drake colour.
No, a little bit dark, I'd say.
A little bit darker,
maybe-ish. I'm not sure, but you know, I'm gonna have a.
I'm trying to think though. Chris Brown,
a light skinned child, you know.
Chris Brown,
my mortal enemies, the light skinned. You took all the women. Now if you can't beat them, you gotta join them. I've made my own now.
I'm gonna lie. I'm so jealous. I'm gonna be like if he has waves.
The wave check, trust me.
I'm gonna be so jealous. I swear to God.
But yeah. So we heard the baby's heartbeat for the first time this week. I'll cue it actually, so you can listen to it now. Okay, that's passed. I'll play that. But yeah, we heard the baby's heartbeat this week. Just been doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff, you know, just making sure the stream was gonna be ready. The editing in the background, obviously did a lot of editing for the first episode. Making the thumbnails, you know, social media pages, just trying to network as much as I can as well in there. So it's a slow, long, gradual process, but I think, you know, consistency is key at this point. And I think as long as we stay consistent and enjoy it.
But this is the thing, right? Like, we will be.
Yeah.
Like, there's no ifs, there's no buts.
Because we enjoy it, you know?
Yeah, like, it's don't get me wrong, coming in here and talking to a camera for an hour is the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah,
but
weird,
you know what I mean? Like we don't like listen. We like I said, we spoke about. I don't want to go back to last episode, but we spoke about it for ages, and we just thought, do you know what? If we do not do it now, we will never do it. Yeah. We'll never do it. So
we're doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah,
we're doing it. So but yeah, no, my week's been pretty good so far. I've had a good week. Obviously, it's nice not to be waking up to alarm and having to go to work and got some bullshit boss telling you to do stuff that you don't want to do. It's been nice. Soon come for me though. The kid needs nappies, but yeah, I'm just enjoying it for what it is right now. But yeah, that's how my week's been.
What about like baby names? Have you started
baby names? Yeah, we got some baby names, but obviously I'm not gonna say them now. But we do have baby names. We've got a name. I think it's pretty locked in for a son and a daughter.
Yeah, do you reckon your family? Do you reckon you're all gonna be vegan soon?
Why?
I don't know. I just got that feeling with you.
Me vegan?
Like you're gonna go to like organic.
Hell no. You seen the size of me? I can't. If I went vegan, man, I'd be like a straw.
Hold on.
What?
I thought like some like bodybuilders now vegan.
No. I don't. Yeah, there will be obviously, but I don't know. Nah, I like food too much, and there's too much nice non-vegan stuff in your food. You know, you can't eat nice, and the vegans are trying to convince you, it's the same. It's just not the same.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't be vegetarian. I couldn't be.
No.
I love food.
Yeah, exactly.
No, like genuinely, like
all the good foods, like non-vegan, like meat, obviously the best. But then you've got like stuff that has eggs in it. You know, that's.
I love eggs as well, though.
Do you know, I love eggs as well.
No, I could never do it.
Exactly. So, but yeah, no, I'm not going vegan.
No, I thought you would be.
Very weird. But yeah. Anyway.
Can you get organic baby milk?
Yeah, breast milk.
No, but like it's no powder with organic.
I'm not sure. Or probably.
Do you know there was an egg shortage?
Bro, every single time I go to the supermarket, I can't get eggs.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because there was bird flu.
Was that it?
Yeah, there was bird flu.
Do you know what? She said that, and I was like, yeah, as if.
No, that's why there was a shortage on turkeys at Christmas time, because there was a case of bird flu going around. Like, no, like people. It was everywhere. Pigeons, everything, seagulls, bats.
That's mad.
I don't know about that.
We're just catching the flu.
Oh yeah, but it's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy.
But they drop, man. It's
like,
mad.
Every time I go shop, there's like the only ones that are left, because I usually go shop like late afternoon. They're like the expensive organic ones.
Yeah, of course.
Like, bruh, I do not want organic eggs. Just give me those dirty, but not caged hens though. I never get caged hen eggs. I'll get the free roaming chickens. You know, I'll get their eggs.
No.
Cage ones.
I'm telling you now, I'm eating any egg.
Fair enough.
I'm being serious as well. I'm eating any egg. I don't care.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't care.
All right. Well, we spoke about eggs for 5 minutes.
Mate, I love eggs.
Easter eggs. No, it's okay.
do you know what? Like, even though I gained a bit of weight.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I don't like chocolate.
No.
Like, I don't like Easter eggs. I really don't.
I don't think there's a food that I don't like, if I'm honest.
Like, if there was a crisp egg, I would.
A crisp egg?
Oh, mate. I'm a big fan of crisps.
Yeah, crisp.
Like, I'm a big fan of crisps.
What is, like death row now? Prison, last meal.
Oh,
that's
I couldn't
a heinous crime. What's your last meal?
What's the crime, though? The crime's important.
The crime is enough for you to be on...
No, I need to know the exact crime. Okay, let me think. If I pushed an old woman off a cliff.
Yeah. But that woman was Katie Hopkins, so sorry. But it's still an old woman. Okay, what's your meal?
Ooh. I'd have a chicken burger, chips.
From a certain place, or?
3 pieces of chicken burger, chips, cheesecake, a big bottle of Coke, and some donuts.
Solid.
No, for real,
I probably would have pretty much the exact same thing, but I would probably switch it for a beef burger instead of a chicken.
Nah, I'm going full chicken mode.
But it would probably be a Five Guys burger. Oh. And them chips as well.
Do you know they're opening a Popeyes in town?
Popeyes is nasty though.
Oh yeah, you had it, haven't you?
Yeah, I had it in LA. It's nasty, but it's just different food out in America though. So
That's what I mean. It might be nice over here.
it might be alright.
Like that Slim Chickens is nice. So
Do you know
might be
what?
nice.
Like America was just. New York is like insane. It's class. You know, Vegas the same as class. But we went to LA and San Francisco, and honestly, I could without doubt say LA is the worst place that I've ever been to in my entire life.
But
And I've been to Splot, you know. In LA, right? I promise you, you just go there and just your feelings and like your soul, it just feels different. Like you just feel like anything you touch is dirty and you want to wash your hands, and it's like the people there are just not real, and the whole
yeah,
sort of
it seems like a Grand Theft Auto game. It doesn't seem real LA.
But like, there was so many times that I'm just looking out and I'm just thinking like I'm in danger. Like I just felt constantly on edge out there. I just felt like, unless I was in like a place where loads of tourists, like I went to Universal World, and I was obviously fine. But like going down Hollywood Boulevard, right, the Walk of Fame stars.
Yeah.
It is the dirtiest place I've ever seen in my life, right? So me and Sunshine come out there because we're doing like a Hollywood house tour thing. We're like, TMZ things, right? So we're doing one of them, and we were like only like 1 or 2 blocks away from Hollywood Boulevard, and we've like looked over there, and honestly, I said to her, we are not going down there. Not a chance at all. We're going down there because it's like The Walking Dead down there. And
is it that bad for real?
Mike, honestly, it's shocking. And she was like, oh, let's go down there. It's like, you know, it's iconic. I said, I had to put my foot down. I was like, we're not doing it. Like, it's too, it just feels too dangerous.
Yeah. There's no point.
But we then went in, obviously, like the tour car and stuff. And we drove down Hollywood Boulevard. And I said, see?
Do you know what's crazy? Do you know what I still think is crazy about that whole situation with you? It was 3 days before COVID.
Yeah.
I think that is wild.
I mean, being out there when COVID was...
That is wild.
In LA, right, there's obviously a big problem with homelessness, right? And they would have been the only people out on the streets at those points.
Yeah.
And then when they've obviously reopened everything back in LA, apparently there's been like, you know, a big clashes between like the homeless, and because they've pretty much like taken over the city now.
I think that I saw a statistic that I think 17 homeless people a day are dying.
Yeah.
Like just on the street in LA.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Mike, I went to Venice Beach, right?
It's called Skid Row.
Skid Row.
Yeah.
The whole city's Skid Row, right? We went to Venice Beach. Now, when you close your eyes and imagine Venice Beach, right, you're thinking, you know, sunny beach, you know.
Tony Montana with a cigar, just sitting there with a pina colada.
There's volleyball everywhere, and there's, you know, hot chicks in roller skates with like booty shorts on, and there's surfer dudes, like, you know, far from it.
Wild.
We got to Venice Beach, right, and it's honestly the sketchiest place I've ever been in my life. There is probably a mile long. Tents, loads of tents.
Insane.
It's all homeless people, man.
That's insane.
You know, obviously it's not their fault, clearly, you know. But
sad though, isn't it?
Very sad. But Venice Beach was the sketchiest thing ever. Very sketchy.
Yeah, there's
far from, you know, the roller skating, the surfing and stuff. You know, it was scary, man.
But it's okay if you're rich.
Of course it is. Well, here's what it is, right? When we were doing the tour, we were on Hollywood Boulevard. We just seen how nasty it was, right? And then I look over to my right, and I pointed at the Sunshine as well. There's like a TV camera pointing at this woman. She's like doing like something like a news broadcast or something. I ain't even joking, right? There's a homeless man sleeping right under her feet. And she's just, you know, doing the news. Just
crazy
right?
though.
And it's just homeless. She's literally right from me to you. She's doing the news. There's a homeless man lying on the floor.
Like honestly, like everything that I watch, okay, like everything that I watch is American.
Yeah.
Like I love the culture. I love everything about America, but it's also like probably the most evil place.
100%.
Like I said, like every podcast I watch, like every like video that I watch, it's all to do like it's America.
It's America.
Music. American, but the place is a video game.
Yeah, the place is it's
wild.
not real. It's literally not real. But
Okay, like we're gonna get into the next topic now, because I don't know much about it. But
what I will say about LA though is I think it's a juxtaposition, if I remember correctly. Right, there's two very much clear differences. I think it's a juxtaposition. I don't know. But you've got Mulholland Drive, you've got the Beverly Hills and stuff.
Yeah.
And Hollywood Boulevard leads up to Mulholland Drive, right? It just shows what it is. There's the rich on top, and then you've got
it's crazy.
All the poor people at the bottom. They live in these big houses, these fancy, the best houses I've ever seen, right?
Yeah.
Seen everyone's house up there. And then as you slowly come down the hill, out onto the road, wasteland. But anyway...
No, for real, right? If someone was to say to you, "Here's a £15 million house,"
yeah,
would you go and live in LA?
No, I really wouldn't. Because, who wants to
Wouldn't
be
you
shacked
feel
up in
guilty?
their house
Do you think?
forever?
Do you think any of them feel guilty?
Maybe. Who's not to say? Hollywood is a very weird place.
Yeah,
That's why they call it Hollywood.
Do you know what? Like I said, I just it's like I said, if I saw a family out on our street, I couldn't do it. Like I just couldn't drive past
every
them
corner
every day.
mine. There's like a family with a sign saying please donate.
I just couldn't. Like I said, when it comes to kids and I no.
Yeah, no. But a very ranted place, if I'm being honest. But I'll probably never go back ever again if I can help it. If I'm being honest, I really wouldn't. But yeah, moving on.
Talk about
the big news.
Yeah, the big news. Go on.
The aliens are coming.
You said that
boom,
loud.
Boom, boom.
The aliens are coming.
The aliens are coming.
Do you know what my first thought was?
What?
Where's Will Smith?
Yeah, where is Will Smith?
Where's Will Smith?
Probably getting pegged by Jada.
After he slapped the shit out of Chris Rock, nobody saw him, so...
Yeah. But no... I mean, what... Let me ask you, because I've looked at it a lot this week, right? Like, this whole Chinese spy balloons, and what is your take on it?
It's American propaganda.
Yeah.
Well, no, 100%.
We're actually on the same page for this.
No, but it's not even because what you're going to say.
What do you think is because?
But I think they're just chatting shit.
Like, but why, though?
Because,
do you know why?
Yeah, well, they're all saying no because of the train spill, isn't it? They're all saying because of the train spill in Ohio. But I just think that is... I don't believe anything that I read. I don't believe anything that they say. There's been no footage of them shooting anything down.
Yeah.
So they can say... So the Pentagon can say, we shot down 15 UFOs. You have no... Where?
Yeah.
Where? I just don't know. There's no difference
between... But they're
between...
not calling them actually... Well, they're saying, yeah, they are. But Canada's in the mix, though, as well.
What?
Canada. Justin Trudeau said... They shot down a spy balloon as well.
Do you know, seriously, right? Do you know if there was UFOs? Do you think anybody could shoot them down?
Definitely no.
No, not a chance.
No.
Not a chance.
Do you know what I think? And I think is a little bit bigger than, cover-up stories for the oil spill and Epstein's list and all these other things. So China's Prime Minister recently struck a deal with the Saudis, right? They're now boys. They're literally Martin Lawrence and Will Smith in Bad Boys. They're the greatest duo since Grant and Phil Mitchell, right? So now they're on the hookup together. And I think America's doing all this to show their worth. The dollar is going down in value, right? So I think they need to show the world that they're, the protectors. They're the biggest. They're the biggest country, right?
They are.
Okay.
No, they are.
Okay. So they want that to be known that it's still the most powerful country in the world, right? Now, I think the reason why they're doing it is to fake an alien invasion, right?
I don't think they're ever going to say an alien invasion. I don't think that will ever come out of somebody's mouth.
Here's what I think might happen, right? If there's an alien invasion, I think it's fake, right?
Of course it is.
Because they have been investing a lot of money into
the
space army and all that stuff, right? Space army and whatever the hell, right? Which I think is fine, to have. But I think if you've ever heard of Project Bluebeam, I think it's called?
Never.
I'm not going to go into it because this isn't a conspiracy podcast, right?
Well.
But if anybody wants homework, Google Project Bluebeam, because that's apparently the conspiracist thing about how America's gonna fake an alien invasion and so on and so forth. But they are so apparently there's gonna be a fake alien invasion and America's gonna be the knight in shining armor of the world.
They don't need to be though. They don't.
It's funny,
need
it was all
to
happening in America though, isn't it?
But the population in China is going down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they only allow one child per person, and I think I don't really get into it because it's nothing to do with me.
Yeah, I know.
Like it genuinely isn't. It's fun to read about because they're like it's like a fairy tale. They're like books you read.
Yeah.
It's So that's just all I think of. That's just all I think of it. And I'm not being funny. There is so many why are we talking about an alien invasion, or why are we talking about China and Saudis when there's like 20,000 plus people dead in Turkey and Syria?
Exactly.
Like that's all that people should be focusing on.
So do you know what it is though? It's the control of the media that they have, and they want you to see that.
It's evil though. The media is evil.
But like why would we ever take away attention away from people losing their lives? That's the main thing, and how we can build solutions. But I think the Turkey in Syria, there's people on the internet and TikTok that's trying to come up with conspiracy theories and stuff with that. Hold on. Yeah, go on. But just leave it out. Like it's not needed. Like there's thousands of people that's lost their lives, and you just want to say, yeah, there's machines that America has, and Biden doesn't like the Turkish president or prime minister or whatever he might be, and there's a machine called Laz or something stupid like that, and it's causing earthquakes, and it's Turkey had a red cloud above them a couple of weeks before. Just leave it out. Like people have lost their lives, and just we should be in a mourning stage, but people just want to make it all about it's this and that. Just fine.
You better relax though, because I got a feeling you're gonna turn into like Alex Jones or something like that. You need to leave these conspiracy theories alone.
This is what people are trying to say, and it's just leave it out. But and they're saying the same thing, or the next thing is gonna happen in Argentina. It's people are just trying to play God, and they shouldn't.
Yeah, no.
But obviously,
talk about the train spill though, because I have no idea what that's about.
So since the initial one in Ohio, apparently there's been 4 more across America derailments with chemicals inside the trains. So there's one that's just happened in Florida. There's one that's just happened in Detroit. There's one that's happened in the West Coast somewhere, and obviously the main one that came out was the one in East Palestine, I think it is, in Ohio. Yeah. But it's dangerous territory, because the train car had not hydrochloric acid, vinyl chloride. Okay, vinyl chloride is like a chemical, like an ingredient I think they use for PVC or PVA, or is it PVC or PVA or something like that, whatever, right? But basically,
PVC the pipes.
It's like a chemical that's in there, but anyway, it's just it's a toxic chemical, right? So they've obviously train derailed. Apparently it was a planned bombing, whatnot. It's all polluted the air. There's still a black cloud over the city. But what happens is, the dangerous part of it is that vinyl chloride, when it mixes with water, and water's obviously everywhere, vapor, the water,
moisture, everything,
right? It then becomes hydrochloric acid. Now, I'm not a scientist, but it's just what I've read, right? So I could be wrong. Everything that I've said is not my opinion, by the way. It's just stuff that I've seen. But when that mixes with water, it becomes hydrochloric acid, which is basically acid rain.
Yeah.
So it just poisons everything, and there's been livestock, crops, loads of things.
Domestic animals are dying. Yeah, that's crazy.
From 100 miles where it's happened, so it's very far. That's here to London, I think.
It's wild.
Is that 100 miles? Maybe, right?
It might be even further, isn't it?
It's a long way, right? So think of that from Cardiff to London. Crazy. But that's where they're reporting, animals have been perishing. But yeah, that's been happening, and it's not got any sort of coverage. The president hasn't addressed the nation about any of it. There's been multiple.
Yeah, but he can't ride a bike.
Yeah.
He can't ride a bike. How is he going to address a nation?
I probably can't spell his name either.
He has trouble.
Goes
J-O-B-I-D.
But yeah, he's not addressed the nation or anything, and they're telling residents that it's safe to go back, and I think it's like a carcinogenic material that will give you brain, lung, and blood cancers. They're just sending people back to their homes. So good luck.
It's genuinely a movie.
Yeah,
it's
America
a movie.
is a movie.
It's a
literally
movie. And I just sit back and just watch it's a disaster, isn't it?
But yeah, but
I hate the way I just said that.
But yeah, it's that's been happening. So sad times, but
Very sad times.
But yeah, and then obviously you got. I do want to say it right because it is wild. You got Epstein's List as well, which is apparently due to come out in the next, well, soon I think, or apparently it is already out. And unfortunately, if you don't know about it, there's rumours probably your favourite celebrities are on his flight log list. You know?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean a thing, does it?
Why doesn't it?
I'm asking you, does it?
Let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah, go on.
Now, people have been saying, oh, yeah, but, you know, if Will Smith borrowed his plane, like, that doesn't make him believe that he's went to his island. But it's like, I mean, like, doesn't mean that they're friends. I mean, you have to be pretty good friends. If I ask my friends, yo, can I borrow your car? You got to be good friends with them. Can't just be borrowing people's jets and planes unless you're very close and you know the person.
Yeah, I just don't.
What I will say is that, you know, if your favourite celebrity's on there...
Stephen Hawking went, didn't he?
Hawkins went. There's a lot of names just off the top of the head.
Yeah,
Ellen, Oprah, Barack, the Clintons, Will Smith, Jada, John Legend, Chrissy Teigen, Spielberg, Baldwin, Alec. There's a lot of big wigs that went to his island, and Trump called it out first before everyone.
Did he?
There's a lot. He said this.
I thought he was friends with Epstein.
He wasn't. He was. He said it's a cesspool. Clinton got to be careful, and so is Prince Andrew. That's what he said.
He's dodgy though.
That's what I said.
Yo, what's her name? Maxine. What's her name?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
She was fine back in the day.
Crazy.
But she was recruiting.
Recruited.
Yo, she was like a business person when it comes to.
Yeah, bro. She was dealing with humans. That's what she got done for. Trafficking. Like mad trafficking.
Loyal though.
Good segue. Well, it's not a good segue, but a segue onto the next thing. Now, I don't know if people's actually seen this, and I've only come across it today. And you mentioned it earlier. There's a Polish girl that's out there on the internet right now. Maybe by the time this goes out, she thinks she's Madeleine McCann.
It's wild.
She thinks she's Madeleine. Did you see her page?
Yeah,
but I post.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't think
it looks like.
No,
that.
I don't.
It doesn't look like.
Yeah, but anybody can grow up and look a bit differently, can't they? So
of course they can. She has the same defect in her eye, the well-known sort of like cut through like the pupil. What it is. She got the same defect in her eye. She was talking about she knows people that was linked with Madeleine in the investigations and stuff. But she's Polish. She said she got, by her abusers and stuff, so there's a lot of links between them. Could be her, could not be her, but she's pining for a DNA test, right? And she's saying she's getting no help whatsoever. She said as soon as she gets a DNA test, she will delete her page. No one will ever know who she is, all the rest of it. But she thinks that she might be her. And I think they should at least give her a DNA test. No,
100% they should. But my thing is this: like, why every time a Madeleine McCann story comes into the news, it's on the front page of every paper. So why ain't this being plastered everywhere?
I don't know. Maybe they got something to hide. Do you think? Maybe
because it probably makes them more money when there's a story, when there's a negative story, and instead of a positive story. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, if anybody wants to check it out, I think her username handle is I am Madeleine McCann.
That's wild.
On Instagram. Yeah, it's a pretty bold username. But yeah, I don't know if she spells Madeleine the same way. I don't know. But yeah, check her out. Judge for yourself. I think there's a lot of similarities there, but I don't honestly think she looks like her. But could be.
Yo, do you reckon the parents would ever visit Portugal again?
Would you?
Depends where.
If we're talking the Madeira, probably, but if we're talking Lisbon, now.
I don't know where she went missing to be fair.
But
I don't really want to joke because it's a girl that went missing and is disappeared. And
I'm not joking.
Like, like it's no. It's one of them things, though, and it's quite like. I just don't like it. It just makes me feel like I just don't like it.
A lot of weird stuff that goes on in the world, but that's what has been happening in the world. But yeah, anything else that's been, anything you've seen that's, apart from those, right? I feel like that's been like the biggest things that's happened so far this week.
No, really, I haven't really seen much, to be honest with you.
All right, well, sports. We like sports.
Let me tell you. I need a.
So the biggest thing from last week, right? The Super Bowl.
Just wait. So, on Sunday, I wanted to be American.
Okay.
I tried my hardest. The reason why, obviously, is because the Philadelphia Eagles was playing, and I'm a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles, and I was really, really invested into this game. Like, I really was. So, an hour before kickoff, chicken wings, trying to be American with the chicken tenders, I had burgers, you know what I mean? I was really supersized Coke. I even had a gun by me.
Gained weight, allegedly.
It was son's Nerf gun, but there was still a gun next to me. I just tried to do all the things to become American.
Standard.
When they started singing the Star Spangled Banner, I tried to cry because everybody else was. No tears. And then they kicked off. First possession of the game, they score.
For context, Philadelphia Eagles, your team.
Yeah, they
scored first and touchdown.
I'm inside. I'm crying. I'm happy. And then during the whole first half, they were just amazing. They were genuinely amazing. They went in at the break, 24-14. I'm on my own in the house. Well, I'm not in the house on my own. I'm watching it on my own. I'm high-fiving myself.
Yeah.
Cheersing. I'm just like,
smacking
I am.
Your own ass.
Done that twice.
Yeah.
I am pumped. And then the goddess comes on the screen.
Oh.
I dim the lights. I went to light a candle. Because I thought she's performing for me.
Yeah.
And then she just, Rihanna, and then she pops up on the screen, and I'm like, I'm cheesing,
Yeah.
I'm happy, and then it goes up, and it goes up, and then she's pregnant. I wanted to cry.
Why? She was never gonna shag you.
Why would you say that?
Because she wasn't.
Yeah, but why would you say that?
Well, I don't know.
No, exactly.
I thought it just had to be done.
Yeah, but it isn't. And then, she killed her performance. By the way, she was she's 4 months pregnant, and she killed her performance. But she is beautiful. That woman is beautiful.
I honestly think she is the sexiest woman ever. The sexiest for me, anyway.
No, she is so beautiful.
I just think she's incredible.
Yeah, and
apart from my missus.
Honestly, I was loving it. The Eagles were winning up by 10 points. Rihanna's just killed it. I'm like, yes. And then the first possession of the third quarter, for some reason, Pat Mahomes, who claimed he was injured, just turns it on. And I tweeted, as soon as they scored, if Pat Mahomes keeps this up, they're going to win. Last possession of the game.
Yeah.
Eagles get called on a holding call.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chief.
It was kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
though.
Kansas City Chief kicks in. They win 34-31.
Yeah.
And I was devastated. I genuinely, I was like, I can't, my team's, because I genuinely love the Philadelphia Eagles.
There was a few key things in that game which I thought were turning points, right? I think the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles dropped the ball.
And the game of his life.
The defense went on, but he still kind of cost him the game.
Hell no, he didn't.
Okay, my take. And I think Edwards, when he grabbed Mahomes' ankle, which was the right thing to do, in my opinion. I think if you're playing against someone and it's the World Cup final, it's the biggest game of your life, and their star player has got an injury and you can aggravate it even more, go do it.
Yeah.
No mercy. Don't care. And he went in, grabbed his ankle, give it a little, and then he started limping and stuff. But Mahomes, like I said last week, he's that guy, man.
He turned the power on, and it was just unbelievable.
Yeah, it was probably like one of the best games I've ever seen.
Yeah. Do you know what was good as well? I saw the video of the...
Very competitive.
I saw the video of the Kelsey brothers and their mum come on the field.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
and like the older brother, he was like, go celebrate with Travis because he killed him, man. Yeah. Like he was probably no, he wasn't their best player, but he was really good. Like he was really good.
Juju had a good game.
No, Bolton. He was the best player on the pitch.
Juju for the
Chiefs.
Chiefs had a good game though, didn't
AJ Brown for Eagles, he had a good game as well.
Yeah. Like, no, it was a very competitive, good game.
Very competitive.
Didn't get the result you wanted.
I for me though, the one person. Have you ever met somebody?
Yeah.
That you've like, obviously you've never met him, but you're proud.
I'm not sure. But go on. So
there was one person who, out of everything, out of the whole game, halftime show, who I was most proud of. ASAP Rocky. I was most proud of ASAP Rocky during that whole thing, because not only did
he bag Rihanna.
Not only did he bag Rihanna.
Yeah.
I think. You know, you see celebrities and they have one kid.
Yeah.
And then they just call it quits.
Yeah.
But there's a saying, which I didn't know. If you have the one kid, anything can happen afterwards. But if you shoot the club up twice, you're in it for life. And that's what happened. He shot the club up twice.
Quote that. That's a GOAT saying.
Yeah, shoot the club up twice, you're in it for life. And that's exactly what he done.
That is a really good saying.
He went in raw.
But Rihanna killed it. Obviously, she did all her best songs. There was a lot of betting. What song did you think she was going to start with? Because obviously there's a lot of bets that were going on about what the
Shine Like
song.
a Bright, Shine Like
a Diamond, right?
A diamond,
I thought she would have started with that, but she started with...
Couldn't tell you.
I forgot what it was.
Couldn't tell you.
Was it Bitch Better Have My Money? Was
I'm not even joking to you. I couldn't tell you.
I can't remember.
I could not tell you.
But yeah, you know, actually, when I went to Barbados, I seen how she grew up in. They called they renamed the street after. It's called Rihanna Drive, and there's a house there. I got a picture outside of it.
Tell me you won like the pack there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean.
But yeah, no, they've got like they love her out there. She's literally like
she's a queen.
She's the best thing out there.
She's a queen.
They got like a picture sort of thing about Rihanna Drive. There's a picture of her, and her house is like all nicely done. I don't think anyone lives in there. But yeah, it was really cool. But yeah, Rihanna Drive, shout out. But yeah,
she's a god.
She killed it. But anything more on the Super Bowl? I mean, I'm not a massive American football fan, but I know you are.
I know KSI and Logan Paul they had an advert, didn't they?
Prime.
That's wild though. Like I think
never tasted it though, have you?
No, I think they're the first content creators.
Is it?
To have their brand on TV.
Oh.
I think.
I thought Mr. Beast or someone had done that by now.
I'm not too sure. I think because I listened to the last episode of Impulsive, and I'm pretty sure that's what they said.
But yeah, I had because they sell like they got loads of bottles in the Emirates when I went to go watch them, and they only had the red flavor, and I had that. And I ain't gonna be even funny. It was not great at all. Did not like it at all. It was very like doesn't taste like water or like. It doesn't taste thin. It's quite thick. It's like quite syrupy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it wasn't for me if I'm being honest. But I haven't tried any other flavors, so I imagine the other flavors taste alright. But that one was a fruit punch one, the red one. It just tasted like a cherry Bakewell, but just very. Thick
I like
liquid.
cherry Bakewells.
But it was like very thick liquid though. It was just the consistency wasn't nice. But it was a nice taste, but it's just the consistency was just not great. But
like cough syrup.
But yeah, but no, the biggest thing for me in the sports world was Islam versus Volk. Apparently there's massive... there's loads of people saying Volk should have won. And I think, like, take your fan hat off. Islam clearly beat him, in my opinion. It was a very close fight.
So I didn't...
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch the fight, but, like, I watched... Like, I didn't... No, I'm lying. I watched the highlights of it.
Yeah.
I thought Volk won second, fourth, and fifth.
No. So for me, I think Islam.
He clearly won the second.
No, yeah, and he won the fifth.
I thought he won the fourth though.
But Islam was outstriking him. Islam was hitting him better, hitting with better shots, jabbed his head off better, and wrestled him better. Simple as. And I think those two key things there, Islam won the fight.
So
Volk put up a very good fight. Like, he's the only fighter that has put up that kind of fight against that whole Dagestan wrestling style. He's the only fighter I've ever done it. Khabib smashed every single person he fought. Islam got knocked out very early in his career, but has smashed everyone ever since. Broke the 2 longest win streaks in the UFC. But Volk put up a good fight. He said he could have taken more risks, which would have won him the fight, which I agree if he did. But there is still a chance that he could get caught, or he could just get choked out. But I think it was a very close fight.
Let me ask you this question then. Seriously, do you think Volk had to do more to win the fight, or did Islam? Which one of them had to do it?
Well, you give the champion's advantage, right? Islam's still the champion. Did Volk do enough to take the championship? No, he never.
But what if he won the fight?
But he didn't win the fight either, though, in my opinion. You know, I think Islam won the fight. Islam strike better, and he wrestled him better.
Did you see the fight companion? Their reaction?
They were convinced. I expected better from Joe Rogan, if I'm being honest, because, you know, he's watched so many fights and stuff, and he saying I thought Volk won. I think he was getting influenced too much by
the people
his boys around him, if I'm being honest. But I think Islam clearly won the fight, but
it needs to happen again.
Honestly, it was a great fight.
Yeah, it needs to happen again.
Really good fight.
It needs to happen again. They were that Volk is how tall is he?
He's an animal. Well, he's 5'6" or 5'7".
The guy is an animal. Well,
he used to be like 200 pounds, right? He used to be a rugby player. He used to be a rugby player. He was huge, and then obviously dropped a lot of weight so he could fight in his weight class because he's short. And he's just strong. He's very strong.
That crowd out there was sick.
Crowd was quality as well.
That crowd out there was sick.
Really good. But it was a very close fight. I didn't think he did enough.
Islam's a monster, though.
But they will fight each other again. Probably
He's
towards
a
the end
monster.
of the year. Well, they are, man. That Dagestan wrestling style, mate. They're all just heads like block cylinders.
I'm telling you now, I'll batter Hezbollah.
Yeah, he's probably the only Dagestani. But to be honest with you, I think he'd smash you, he'd get you in that chokehold, mate, you'd be gone.
He'd be a good fight anyway.
Yeah. You know what Conor McGregor said? Because I dropped that Hezbollah straight. He goes, I'll drop kick him like a football.
Yo, there's usually something wrong with McGregor.
But he's back though. McGregor's back.
Oh yeah,
He's back. He's doing Ultimate Fighter.
And you get his head knocked clean off.
It'll be
I'm telling you now, he's gonna get his head knocked clean off.
It depends when McGregor turns up. But
do you know the thing is, which he's so aggressive when he fights. McGregor sort of...
But that kind of works in favour for McGregor, though.
Because Aldo did it and then he caught him with a...
He's worked a lot of times for McGregor, but we'll see in it. Because Chandler's a lot like Chad Mendes, and Chad Mendes nearly beat McGregor, but McGregor knocked him out and got a stop.
Didn't Chad Mendes have that fight with 3 weeks' notice?
But it's whatever. But yeah, McGregor's back. And then... Not a lot's been happening.
I don't want to talk about Arsenal.
With the basketball.
I don't want to talk about him. I honestly don't. Like, we got the worst fan base in the history of sports.
Yeah, we do.
Honestly, God, the worst fan base in the history of sports.
We do.
Like, I seen there was a video on Twitter. I didn't watch it because it's dumb but like, the season's over. We're still top. We're still like level on points with a game in hand. And I'm like, sort your life out.
Yeah.
Like, it's the end of the world.
I think we definitely do have the worst fan base, to be honest with you. Like,
get away from me.
I think like. Yeah, like obviously, like I've got like a lot of Arsenal accounts on Twitter and stuff, and to see majority of people being like, "Oh, Wenger gotta go. He's not the right man for the job. This guy's not good enough." Like, don't forget, we have the youngest manager and the youngest.
Did you say Wenger?
League. Sorry, Arteta. Arteta, but we got the youngest manager and the youngest players in the league, and people just expect us to have that championship mentality when we don't. We've got 2 players in that team that's won a championship or the Premier League anyway. And
they're both kids themselves, though.
And they're both very young. So, Arsenal fans, worst fan base, but, you know.
After Wednesday's game, God, it made me upset.
Yeah. But hopefully, score predictions for tomorrow, Saturday.
Who knows? Like, honest to God, who knows?
Yeah.
They genuinely could get beat tomorrow.
They could get beat tomorrow.
They really could get beat tomorrow.
Be on that slippery slope again.
Good evening. I'm telling you now, because he'll
Bro, Spanish Dracula, bro. He turns up against Arsenal.
He will play. He'll play 7 at the back.
Oh yeah.
And they'll catch us on the counter attack. I'm telling you now, they'll play 7 at the back.
Yeah.
That's what'll happen.
But yeah, on to the sports. Should we do it now?
Come on then.
Okay, so this is a special part of the podcast where people get to see me when I was famous way back in the day. Where's the mouse? The mouse is up there. Hold on. The next segment of this, we are going to be reacting to when I was on Spencer. Is it Spencer FC? Is his YouTube channel? Spencer Owen, YouTube OG. He's got his professional football team. I think they're professional. They're semi-pro. #United. And this was 5-6 years ago. I was 21. Right. So how?
Longer than that, isn't it?
Well, this video.
Yeah.
No, it's about 5-6 years ago. I was 21. I'm 27. But yeah. So this was back then. I think 2017, 18, whatever. I just forget the years sometimes.
Well, go on the video. You'll see.
But yeah. So he did a video saying, you know, this trials for his football team and stuff, and I just thought, you know what?
Cringy though.
I know it's cringy, but this is probably gonna cringe you out even more. They were like saying like applications like, oh, trials for #United, and I just thought, you know what, whatever, it's funny, innit? I was a big fan of him. Like I liked his channel and his YouTube.
Why didn't you take me?
Because you didn't do the application, Mike. It was one person.
Oh, fair enough.
But so he said you had to do 20,000 applications, right? 20,000 applications he had, and only 200 of us got through.
Oh wow!
Now I absolutely blagged my application. I said, yeah, I'm gonna dye my hair. I'm gonna have a hashtag in my head and shit.
Oh,
absolutely blagged it. I know it's cringy, but blagged it and got invited to go up to London. So we are gonna be looking at some. Should we watch the whole video or just the
No, hell no.
I got my phone with the timestamps on there, so we're gonna watch it. We're only gonna watch the bits that I'm on, yeah. But shout out #United.
Did you have hair in this?
Yeah. Okay. Hilarious. But okay, let's play. So we're gonna look at the first bit I was on around about here.
No, of course it's
now there are some YouTubers on here that went to the shoot as well.
Oh, don't tell you who they are. I want to see if I can recognize them.
I'll pause it and I'll say, who can you recognize?
Yeah, go on.
Into two parts, starting off with smaller sided games. We'll do some 7-a-sided games, and then we're going to break out into full 11-a-side matched up as well. Sound good?
God.
Oosh.
Oh my God.
Oh wait. Let me go back. Ready? There I am. Cheese in. Lovely quiff. Bro, how was I receding at 21?
I honestly think, yeah, you bigger then?
I don't know. I said I was 14.5 stone at this video. That's later on.
Do you know,
I'm like about 14.
They must have thought, yeah, we can have an Akin fan over there.
Yeah, who's this meatball? Do you know what the worst part is though? I said I was a striker, which I should never have did. Because I did not have the engine that they wanted for me to do a striker's job.
Where do you think you had the engine too?
I didn't at all. The entire time. I should have just went in goals. I literally should have went in goals. But no, there's no in the end, to be honest with you. Like if any of these kids managed to stumble or come across this team, we had the worst team there.
Oh God.
Anyway. Do you recognise anyone here, Mike?
Yeah, it's not AJ, is it?
It is a Beta Squad member, but who is it?
I thought that was his name.
No, that's Sharky.
Oh, Sharky. I don't one of them.
So there's Sharky. I did so this Sharky wasn't actually that big at the time. He was like kind of like a small YouTuber, just like doing his thing, right? I did actually have a couple of conversations with him. He's a very nice guy, to be honest. Yeah. Super nice guy. He was telling me about, this was like, obviously he was talking about a video he posted way back when. It was like an Arsenal or Thierry Henry sort of compilation, or it was like an Arsenal player or an Arsenal compilation or whatever, and he like did like a montage of it. He said it got loads and loads of views and he made like a couple of grand from it. But obviously since like the copyright and stuff all came into play, he said he just doesn't make the money off it anymore.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that was the story he said. This is obviously pre-Beta Squad days before he started doing his thing with them. Nice guy. Anyone here? Oh, actually, there's someone you might recognise, yeah? He won the whole thing.
Luke Bennett, top left.
Do you know what? Him, right? I seen him on my TikTok the other day. He's got a podcast with his friend.
Is he?
Shout out my man.
Yeah, I haven't got
This guy, Scott Pollock, he won the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Professional footballer now, I think.
Yeah.
Not sure who he plays for.
No, he plays for a League One team, I think.
Very quiet he was, but just balled out.
Did he?
Balled out. Bad. Two of them were quite good. Anyway, yeah. This guy, Rambo, he's on Sky Sports sometimes, on the football morning show. He's on there sometimes, Liverpool fan. This Marcus guy, I think he plays for Hashtag or...
Hold on, them bottom two, they're real faces.
Yeah, some of these do look like FIFA Pro Club players.
Yeah, they look like they've just been created.
Shout out them.
They're
though.
AI, them.
Got two people I only recognise from this. You got Jamal15.
Nope.
He's a YouTuber, does random stuff, I think. Danny R9 Ray, remember him?
Shut up.
Bro, this is like OG FIFA people, right?
God.
Danny, I think it's Danny Ray?
Yeah.
Shout out him anyway. But yeah, you got that. Okay, so now we're doing like 5-a-side games, right?
That was all the people that was it.
Yeah. But some of them went on. There's me. Jockeying. Look at that jockey. Wait, reload it.
Please.
Reload it. Watch this jockey now. Look. Right, so I come up a little bit by ear now, but this was like hard, bro. I didn't play football for like
Why didn't you try though?
a year or two. I did try.
I'm talking about why didn't you train?
Because it was quite short notice.
They can look better.
Ready? I'm coming up now.
From East London and I play at centre-back. My name's Anthony Celio. I'm 21. I'm from Cardiff, Wales, and I play striker.
Striker. Fuck's sake.
Striker. Funny man. But anyway.
Did you have to be a certain age to do this?
I don't think I don't know if they were accepting people too old. There's a couple of people I think were 24, 25.
I would have
or
been
whatever.
24.
But I think you might have been alright. But they were looking for like younger players, I think. But yeah.
That kid's
Cardiff.
The kid who won that is a baller though.
Yeah, Scott Pollock's
Yeah.
class, mate. I did get him an assist. I'm going to show you all my assists now. Because I personally think I got robbed, if everyone my opinion.
Robbed of what?
I'll show you now. But yeah, next part I'm on, they're just doing interviews with like the boys and stuff. And then you've got me coming up now. This is the funniest, cringiest stuff ever.
Would be, my strength.
Talking about our strengths and stuff.
And just my ability to look after the group.
I got a bit of taste. Just a bit.
This guy's a baller.
Is he?
I'd probably say my size, I'm 5'7", but like 14 stone and a half man meat on me. So yeah, I use that for my strength and I've got a decent right foot on me, I suppose. So yeah, I'd probably...
You're 14 and a half stone of man meat. Man meat.
Oh, yo, I had to say something that's going to be funny and get me on camera here.
Your man meat is the wildest pause I have ever heard in my entire life.
Little did they know, 2 stone that's in my guck.
Yo, I literally would. If I was a cameraman, I would have stopped them when you paused.
Bro, my man was busting up. You had a camera. I thought, yeah, I'm making it on YouTube. Yeah, I'm making it. He was creasing. Oh, but yeah, see me flatten that boy. I felt bad.
Where to?
Just before, Mike. Oh, have I got to really replay it?
Stone and a half man meat on me. So yeah, I use that to my strength.
Didn't see that. That's rude. That is rude.
Yeah, the guy was a good player as well. Is it him who got tackled then? He was a good player, bro, and he's just trying to skip past me all the time. I thought, yo, you're getting rolled off the pitch.
That's hilarious.
You try to run through me, bro. I'm gonna roll you off the pitch.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, oh, bro, that's so funny. And then I'm on here again at some point. I don't know why I've timestamped some of these bits.
14 and a half stone of man meat is wild, though. That is wild.
Bro, I was receiving a 21. That's such an L, and I didn't even know.
For me, that stands out as much as...
Like, how could I have not known?
Great finish from Kofi again.
Am I here somewhere? What am I doing? Wait. Oh, see that? There, right? Watch this assist, Mike. This is why I should never have said I was a striker. Watch this ball I put in now. You can just about make it out as me, but they didn't give me enough. Ready? It's around here. See, there I am.
Oh.
Look at that ball I just put in for... Is it Sharky? I think it was Sharky. He's wearing an Arsenal top. Got an assist for Sharky. These two, right? So these two boys who played for... Oh, I've just reloaded back. Look at that for an assist, though. Rolled him in, lovely. But yeah, 2 of the hashtag players, they're brothers. And I went to the change rooms afterwards. I don't know if I showered or something, but these two, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, they just peels off bollock naked and start showering in front of me. I'm like, yo!
It's a changing room.
I know, but I was like, yo! But they were talking about, is it Palmer's FC?
Yeah.
Basically just slagging them off.
Shut up.
Yeah, because they played them. And
I like Palmer's.
they were just like saying how much they didn't like him and whatever. But shout out them anyway, not to grass you up.
And SC Dons. I've been watching their videos again. I love SC Dons.
Right, this part here, right? They showed Scotty Pollock's goal. They didn't show when I passed it to him. Look at me. Look how size I am.
You're
Right.
a big lad than you.
So we was in the middle of the park, innit? I mean, he did all the hard work, clearly. But I rolled it into him, and he's just skipped past 4
Hold
players.
on.
What?
So he skipped past so you rolled it to him and he
I
skipped
basically passed it to him midfield.
past, and he skipped past 4 plays and scored.
Yeah.
That's not an assist.
That's an assist.
There's not an assist.
I was the second person to touch the ball. No, it's not past halfway, look. I just passed it to him, and he's just gone past 3 players and scored. So far, I got an assist for Sharky. I think it was Sharky, and I got an assist for Scott Pollock. Yeah? This is my analysis so far.
Yeah, and
Then we've got... I did set up one more as well. I think it's around here. Where is it?
most of these players, right, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, I know, Mike. But they only picked like about 10 people. Oh, look. There was a ball I just put in then. Most of these boys they picked that were really good. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see that speed there?
Yeah.
Right, and I've just popped this ball in. Look at that.
That's a big ball, that is.
That's a class ball, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a
so
big
so
ball.
far, right, I've been shown I've got 3 assists.
They were never going to pick you because of the size of you.
I know.
They were never going to pick you
I
because
said
of the
I was.
size of you.
I think it's because I said I was a striker.
No, it's because of the size of you, and that's the God's honest
Bro,
truth.
I balled out. Now, Spencer, if you do manage to somehow see this,
Never.
mate, why?
Never.
No, but why? Why didn't you pick me? You just clearly seen I just set up 3 assists. Was it because of how big I was?
Spencer, if you ever see this, I totally agree with you. You can't have a 14-stone mid... Wait there, 14-stone full of man meat, by the way. No, none in midfield.
I think the man meat would have done you well. I think you probably would have been...
If you would have shredded...
I think you probably would have been like League 2 by now, if I'm honest, if you had me in midfield, but whatever.
Have we said...
Oh, but saying that, yo, PK Humble's a big dude, isn't he?
Yeah, PK's a big boy. But anyway, this is when they were announcing...
He got
people.
some tackers of him.
I don't know if I thought I got through, or like...
Oh, yeah.
No, but I don't know, like, I wasn't sure because I didn't know how many they pick, and I thought if they're picking more than half, I'm definitely
Did they do
through.
all this in one day?
Yeah. A couple of hours. But for some reason, right, and I don't know why, and I wish I never did, right, I put myself right in the middle.
Oh, God.
Like, why did I have the confidence to go in the middle? I was never getting in.
Did they pick Sharky?
No. Probably would have picked him now, though. Sharky was alright, man. I think he was definitely in the better half. If they would have picked more people, if they would have picked half the boys here, then they would have... They would have been... we would have been alright. I think I surely would have been in the top half. This kid was real bad. Yeah, Jamal 1-5 got in. A couple of the other boys got in. That kid who looks like Luke Bennett he got in. He was a good player. I think it was him and Scott Pollock. I got to the end and Scott Pollock got in. And now he's a professional footballer. So that's the standard we're up against. But yeah, that was...
If only you could get the time
If only.
levels.
But yeah, look, the video's got 1 million views. So I'm officially on a video. It's been watched by
961,000
people.
It's not bad, is it?
Do you know, I did put a comment on the video. I was like, oh, apologies to the boy I rolled into the other pitch or something. It got like hundreds and hundreds of likes.
Did it?
And I deleted it because I thought he's probably not nice for him to see that.
Hey.
Yeah, it kind of made him look like a donut, didn't it? That he just got bodied.
No, not really, but carry on.
But yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Let's be honest though, I know you're gonna take the mic, right? But I kind of balled out though. On that video, I kind of balled out.
Do you know what it's like? It's like when you watch somebody's highlights and they only show the good parts.
Or is it not? Or is it not giving credit to the person who's setting up the goals and he's basically put all the people who scored the goals in? Because every single person they showed who scored a goal, I assisted.
Not everyone, but
Not everyone.
I understand your point.
3 out of the 10
My
players
point
they put
is this,
through.
yeah. Like, I just don't think they were ever gonna put.
Nah, they probably weren't. But I thought I balled out though. I kind of did. I did myself proud. I went all the way to London, got a coach there as well, and I balled out a little
wild.
bit. And I thought I did all right.
You did. No,
you probably
did.
would have got into the second stage, but them kids were good. They were very good.
I would have just leveled someone.
That's what I did. That's what you got to do.
That's what you got to do. You got to make your mark.
But yeah, that was me being watched by 900,000 people on a channel with 2 million subs. So I'm technically a YouTube star.
It's not bad, is it?
Before I started my own channel.
It's not bad.
7 years later, here we are. Full circle, baby. Although I could have probably been like Sharky by now, because Sharky continued doing YouTube from that.
Yeah, no, you probably should. Yeah, but you probably should have kept doing YouTube or something like that.
Do you know what? There's been a lot of prime opportunities in the past where I could have done YouTube. Like when I was 16 in school, that's when the whole FIFA, KSI, I think the only person I was doing it at the time in Wales was Gonf, and Gonf was like smashing it, obviously. Yeah. Million subs and everything, and they were all just killing it, and I just didn't do it for some reason, and I don't know why, and I wish I did.
I know.
And then yeah, even from that point, then I should have probably continued doing some YouTube. But we're here now. I think timing is important.
No, it really is. That's
no
what I mean.
time than now.
Like when I told Calvin Klein to model for him, I just.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I just couldn't do it, so I just said, Calvin.
He said, I like fried chicken so much.
That's what I said to him. I said, like, listen, if I get a sponsorship from McDonald's, I said I gotta go.
Yeah, I heard the man he didn't want you though, because your knob was too big.
Oh, them boxes.
Yeah,
they didn't fit properly.
Yeah, it was too big.
I remember one of them.
It was that 10 stone man meat that came back.
I remember one of them. They said to me like, "Oh, do you want some socks?" I said, "What for?" I said, "What for?"
Let me just untuck it. Anyway,
do you know what they say? Is that true though? What they said about like Will Smith and stuff like that? Like,
hell no.
Don't you think so?
No, bro. No, Jada got a bigger one than him. Yo, we've cooked him this podcast, and I don't know why.
I like Will Smith. Oh no! Hold on. I want to say thing as well, because Demi Moore released a statement saying that Bruce Willis got dementia.
Yeah, shout out Bruce Willis.
That's devastating, man. Bruce Willis is a goat of actors.
Yeah,
like he is up there. Like he genuinely is up there. He's amazing. Like he genuinely is amazing.
I don't know about his acting range, but films he was in, quality.
Oh no, he can't like. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was good in that film with the little kids. It's called The Kid, isn't it? Well, I forgot what it's called anyway.
Sixth Sense.
No,
it's the only film I know he's a kid.
No, it's like him in the future, and he sees. I don't know. It's an old film, but yeah. Shout out to Bruce Willis, man, because he is like genuinely one of the goats of the actors.
Yeah, like
he genuinely is.
Action film, yeah. All right, so we've covered our week, an alien invasion, chemical spills, Epstein's List, Madeleine McCann, the Super Bowl, the UFC, a bit of football, and my time I was famous, before what I am now. So we'll wrap this up.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Is there anything else you want to cover off?
No,
I think we're good.
Yeah, we've been. Well, you fucked up at the beginning, so
yeah, I kind of didn't press record for the first 15 minutes we were here, which happens. It's a learning curve. We're always learning, especially when I'm the tech guy as well.
You genuinely do everything, so. But
yeah, I think that's us signing out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and if you can reshare for us, that'd be amazing as well.
No.
Super appreciate.
We're not asking you now. We're telling you.
Yeah, we're telling you.
So
otherwise, Michael will be under your bed.
I will be
tickling
as well.
your toes.
No, but honestly, on the first episode, like it was so like I honestly couldn't believe how many people how many people actually like watched it.
Yeah.
And I had text messages out the blue from old friends, from people who I haven't spoken to for ages, just being like, it is really good. Yeah. Like what you got going on is really good.
And hopefully we can just keep making it better, and we'll stay consistent.
But we need people's support. Like we genuinely do.
Well, I mean, 56%. Pop her up, Ant. 56% of people didn't actually subscribe to watch the last videos. So
the problem is I
sound like a proper YouTuber then.
Yeah,
that's
like,
nice.
But just it takes like 3 seconds to make it. All you gotta do is sign in with your Google account.
Yeah.
Hit the subscribe button. Comment though as well. Like we want to interact as well. So just comment
and share with your nan, your granddad, your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, your dog, your dog's walker, all of them. Let's get us out there. subscribe if you are watching, because it would be massively helpful to our goal of 1,000 subs by the end of the year for that monetization. $, we can get paid for doing this a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's not about the money, but it's nice to have small, achievable goals. So if you can subscribe, and if you made it this far in a podcast,
And we ain't going anywhere.
Comment, what's your favourite colour?
No, do not comment your favourite colour.
Comment your favourite colour if you've made it this far.
Do you know what? I'm so like think that we can't just go off and swear.
That's fine.
I don't like it.
But yeah, no, I appreciate everyone's love and support, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, nice one, guys.
Peace.